Here we are. Okay, and we're back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. It's me, it's M.D.Tenebris, and I'm here to give you some more mediocre gaming. Below me on the screen, I have two links. There's a red link that is to my YouTube channel, the M.D.Tenebris gaming YouTube channel. I will be making a new YouTube channel just for Polytopia gameplay, so feel free to check that out when I have it up and ready. I will alert people in the next video. There's also below me on the screen a purple link that is to my Twitch. It's where I'm now. I'm here on Saturdays at 2 and on Wednesdays at 6:30. That's p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to come and hang out, join the chat, talk to me live, that is where you can do it. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, talk to me about any of the games I play or anything in general, you can do it there. So today, we're going to be playing some Polytopia. We're going to be playing some ranked games. Let's check this out. Alright, so let's just check what the fog looks like first. So we do not have lots of villages close. These are all pretty far away, these three. This guy has a very similar setup, and we've got one sheltered away. They don't have one sheltered away, so they already have a slight disadvantage there, which ain't great going up against Cymanti. Alright, what we got? That's us. Know what we did. We got the Explorer. We saw some land. So, optimally, what you want to do here... Maybe you do want to do this. So, they did not go for the standard Yadakk start of a road and roading your warrior an extra tile away. They also didn't make a second warrior. So, they're going for the lighthouse. They got the lighthouse there. They go for the workshop. We've got two warriors here. Okay. They're gone riders. Okay, so they go riders on turn 4. Which makes sense, because you're going against Cymanti, so you want to go riders roads. They find the village. Nothing that way. We get the nomads. We get the resources. Move the hexapods out. Spreading out. Just trying to grab stuff. We did get the lighthouse. We're very close. They get the village. They got climbing. Interesting. They went climbing. But they don't have any ability to use it with any of these villages. So this was not... That was probably not the best option. I know their guy was stuck back here. Let me see how this starts. So rather than walking around, they just went for climbing. I think you go organization there, personally. They've got 8 stars right here, right? So you go organization, and then next turn, you keep the 3, you'll have 7. And you can go 2, 4, 6. You can get a level 3, and you can just walk this guy around. That's my take on it. But obviously, hindsight is a fantastic benefit. So we got level 4. Moving units. And that's it, I think. We got 9 stars left. I don't remember what we did there. Nothing, I guess. Got the Explorer, got the Vision. So at this point, they know that I can see this stuff. This is such a tough break for them. You want to kind of find out where Cymanti are and then expand away from them. But this is honestly okay with the 3 villages here. What you would want to do is you want to try and get up to mathematics, right? And then you want to produce some catapults, get yourself a giant, and use the catapults back here to defend these villages. Create defenders, move the defenders off, create more defenders, create a line, use the catapults, support the defenders. Either that or you go the cheaper route and you go for archery. And then you can make an archer back here per turn. You can bring him up. You can support your stuff. But it's tough. Like Cymanti, I struggle to beat them because they're very strong early game. And if they're in the hands of a good player, who keeps expanding, keeps building the economy, focuses on getting the super units, the centipedes, and supporting the centipedes with the strong, smaller units, then it's very tough. So we conquered that one. We conquered that one. So that was the 3 turn. All right, they're on that village. They got the explorer there. So now they can see us. Now they know where we are. So honestly, they should have immediately started. This guy should start coming down here as quick as possible. This is really empty, though. This is really unfortunate for them that there's no, like, 4th village available here. Because if they had 2 here, they could really defend much better. This is kind of tough. So they get the road connection. And they use... So they don't need the organization because they use the roads and the hunting. They are going forestry, so they're close to mathematics. They're only getting 6 stars a turn. They claim that. They make another rider. Where did their... They didn't move the rider. They moved the rider off. But they didn't move him down. Like, they should have moved... They should start expanding as quickly as possible. Because they want to keep their economy high enough that they can produce the units to defend down here. Yeah, you got the workshop. Made another rider. I start moving forward. We're just leveling up economy. Claiming that village. So he comes in and kills the hexapod. Stays there. It's so crazy that these guys can move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can move 3 tiles and they can kill your rider. That's such a huge distance that these guys can move. And they're not hindered by mountains. They're not hindered by forests. They're not hindered by other units, so they're really strong. They went farming here. No, they finally went organization. Have a healthy number of farms. You see, they can't use climbing on anything. They've got 1 mountain here. If they hadn't gone climbing, they could have had organization earlier. They could have used the stars that they used on organization, which cost 7 stars. They could have put the 7 stars into getting this level 3, or this level 2 or this level 3. They could have put a wall here. Not that a wall helps against Cymanti, because Cymanti has the ability to poison your units, which removes all defensive bonuses. But I think that climbing really put them behind. And it's very tough when you're in the early game to know what to do. But yeah, you kind of need to sacrifice this village and just expand down here super quickly. Try and get like 2 or 3 villages down here. Boost your economy. You can connect them with the roads. You can use the riders then to like move around. Create a line here. Right now, they're leaving it available for me to like come around and corner them in. And I've lost so many games to just like Cymanti having cornered me in and just like bombarding me with the multiple units they can make. It's tough. It's a tough one. So I'm just leveling up the economy here. Focusing on getting out as many hexapods as I can. You see, this is what I'm talking about. And they picked resources, so that's fair enough, because it's tough to put a wall there and deal with the poison. Hang on, I want to see what else they did there. So they can go strategy because of the organization. This is 16 now. You see, if they hadn't gone climbing, they could have gone... They could have gone for mathematics. They could have started making catapults back here out of my reach, and they could use those catapults here and here to defend this city and this city very easily. They're in range, and even this city would have really helped them a lot, I think. Okay, they got the workshop there. Might have benefited them to get Explorer just to see, but they need the economy. So we level this up. We boost these guys. We're ready to go. We're taking out their units. Okay. And we were getting 16 stars a turn. They're getting 13, so they're not far behind. In terms of economy per turn, but we have double their score because we have so many more units. They are keeping up, though. They can road this pretty nicely. Unfortunately, this is a bad road system for them, because what you want to do is you want to have 1, 2, and then you just do the 1 here, and then you go, 1, 2, and you try and get it as cheap as possible to put down as many roads. and connect all your cities. So he gets the vision, finds the ruin, he finds my city, he takes my hexapod there, connecting them with the roads. All right, we're back on me. Just gonna level up the economy. We got roads, so we can get the centipede here, which is very nice. We boost all these guys again. This mycelium is critical because it's just gonna heal our guys, which is great. So further expansion, they retreat from the city on 2 ruins. Heal. They get that up. They get the workshop as the economy reward. Heal, heal. They make a bunch of riders. Unfortunately, they didn't make any riders on their back city, as far as I remember. No, they didn't. So unfortunately, like, I've already proven I can access the city. There's no point in making a rider here. What you want to do is you want to make the riders here and bring them up so that when the hexapods come to try and claim the city, you defend it. You just play defense on these cities. This is why I think mathematics would have been great, because you get mathematics back when it's like 10 stars. And you have your catapults back here, and you just keep making riders here. You make riders here because you can see that I'm not super close, and you're hoping that I don't have a hexapod here. And maybe here, but like it's already too late for these cities. You really just want to focus on knocking any hexapods that come close off of these cities. Because I'm just gonna take those riders. So we get the resources. See, we take that, we take that. Now, if you had a rider made here, this rider could come up and clear one of these. Obviously, you have these units there, so you're fine. But, man, Cymanti's so tough to play against. It really is tough. It's just moving around, expanding, further leveling up the economy here. We get the boost on the centipede. We get climbing, so we can just move straight across these now. Another mycelium. We connect to the city. We can get another centipede now. It's tough. It's a tough match. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is not a fair matchup at all. Cymanti has such a strong early game expansion and economy versus Yadakk, who are probably a mid to lower tier tribe, just because roads doesn't provide like immediate economy. You really need to maximize your use of roads. You need to get lucky with your map RNG. There's no cities down here. There was a village here or here or here. It'd be huge. It'd be so big. In fact, I think villages have to be 2 squares away, so you'd probably need it here, which means this is screwing it over. There's nothing here. This is tough. This is a very tough map for them to play. They've already got all the villages that are really on their side. There might be like 2 here. And that really sucks for them. It really does. This is not a fair matchup at all. If I'd lost this, this would have been a tragedy for me. They clear that. They clear that. This is a good move because I can't remove this guy with a boosted hexapod in one. I need 2 hits with 2 boosted hexapod, or a boosted hexapod in another unit. This is tough because he's only got the 6 HP, so I can't clear that. That's why if they had a rider here, rider could come in, clear it, retreat, and then the hexapod has no one to attack. They don't lose the unit. They don't lose the stars they spent on that unit. So there's literally only 1 village down here, because there's 1 here that I go to claim, I think. That's really tough on them. There isn't even 1. They have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villages on their side of the map. That's tough. So they're gonna go for the giant push here. They get this, they get the rewards. And we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 villages on our side of the map, and we're playing Cymanti. So if these 2 sides were reversed, if they started here and we started there, they might have had a chance. But that's tough. That's really, really tough. I think it's interesting because I think the way that the resources spawn for the different tribes gives them advantages or disadvantages. And I mean, I've played games with Yadakk where I recognize that, like, you normally don't have a village very close to you because of the prevalence of farms. These guys don't have farms. Their organization is fungi which spawn on top of forests. So you don't have the same clearance of space. You can have densely populated areas with forest and mountains. They have a lesser spawn rate for these two and a higher spawn rate for organization. So going climbing was really bad. It was really not a great move for them, unfortunately. And they have a normal spawn rate for forest, but because they have a lesser spawn rate of farms, I mean, because they have a lesser spawn rate of forest and mountains, you're gonna have a higher spawn rate of farms, which is gonna spread you out. It's gonna create a lot more space. So when they get the organization, you can see how many farms they have, because this tribe kind of wants to go for organization into farming. And Cymanti make that difficult. Yeah, we got 2 boosted centipedes in play. Like, look at the farms. They got 1, 2, 3 farms here. I mean, they didn't even get a ton of farms, which is such a shame. This is considered their village. They're not going to reach it in time, unfortunately. Just based on where we're spawning and stuff. If I'd spawned down here, there'd be even less chance they reach that. This is a tough match for them. This is a tough map. And as we see, they leave this guy here, and they move the giant forward. Because the hexapod doesn't suffer from creep, their idea is we're going to put some defenders here to block off. If these were riders, this would be great. So we take this down. We get the centipede on there, so they've lost a village now. There's no way they can get this off. They've got these 2 defenders here. They are expanding down here. But, yeah, I come in, I take that. It's only 2 moves to there. They don't have anything on the base. And that's the game. Just clever positioning leads to this victory. They have forestry. They're going to get 19 stars in the turn. They have 2 here. So they could have cleared me. They could have gone 2-4. And they get that. And then they need 12, which they have, because they get 19. So they could have easily giant pushed me off of that and continued playing. But I think at this point, they're just like, you know what? This person has 2k more score than me. They're playing Cymanti. It's a tough map. It's going to be a tough, long game for them. And they just kind of decided not to do it. I think the climbing was a critical downside to their gameplay. I think going climbing here and not being able to make any use out of the climbing. If they started down here and they went climbing, that's one thing. They got 4 fucking mines down here. This is crazy. They started up here, didn't have the mines, weren't able to make use of it, and it's just, it's a tough game. That's a tough game. Very tough game. So that is going to be it from me today. I hope that everyone that came along for the stream had a good time. I had a very good time. I love playing this game. It's super fun. I love the Vanguard tribe. I love playing around. We got some interesting games. So, no, this was a good one. This was a good one. I had fun. And, yeah. So, below me on the screen, I have 2 links. There is a red link that is to my YouTube channel, the M.D.Tenebris Gaming YouTube channel. I'm going to make a new one for Polytopia content. So, if you enjoy watching the Polytopia content, in the next video, I will inform you where you can find that. Probably something like M.D.Tenebris plays Polytopia. The purple link is to my Twitch. It's where I am now. I'm here on Saturdays at 2, and on Wednesdays at 6:30. That's p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to come and join the chat, talk to me live, and hang out, you can do it there. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, talk to me about any of the games I play or anything in general, you can do it at that link. I'd like to thank everyone that came along for the stream today. And you, the viewer at home, if you're watching this on Twitch or on YouTube after the fact, hope you're enjoying the content. I plan to make more, so stay tuned, and I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Consider following or subscribing or liking or any of that good jazz. So, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you get a phenomenal night's sleep tonight. Just super nice. Hope you wake up very well rested and capable and happy, ready to take on tomorrow. That is going to be it from me today. This is M.D.Tenebris. I'm signing off. So take it easy. Peace out and adios. Thanks.